Why are you always talking about cryptocurrency? Like, why all I hear about is crypto, crypto? Don't you talk about anything else? All I hear is crypto, crypto, crypto. That's what, a lot of the people who are around me who are not in crypto, that's what they say. When I when I get on the phone with them, we can start off on another subject, and then inevitably we end up talking about crypto. And despite the fact that they know that I've done pretty well with cryptocurrency, and a lot of them have not taken advantage of anything. Amazingly enough, like, it's really crazy. They just don't want to talk about it, right? But I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do this video. This is for all the people that hate crypto. This video is for you, right? I'm going to do a video about crypto that encourages you, or should encourage you, to consider looking into crypto, and to just not consider, to flat out get into crypto without mentioning crypto at all. I promise you, I'm not going to mention crypto to the very end. So if you don't want to hear me mention crypto, just watch up to the very end and turn it off, okay? So here we go. What I'm going to talk to you about today is how much you have lost holding and saving and transacting in the dollar. That's what this video is going to be about, okay? I hate crypto. I don't want to have nothing to do with crypto. Okay. If you just make money in the dollar, which obviously you do, if you do business in the dollar, you save dollars, right? There's a lot of millions and millions and millions of people who just save, right? What have you lost? Okay, all right. So I just want to talk about the basic things that everybody needs to live. The first thing that a human needs is somewhere to live. Okay, and so whether that be a home that you purchase or rent, you're gonna need that. Okay, so I'm not gonna go back to the 1970s and 80s, and that's gonna be stupid. I'm just gonna deal with the last 20 or so years, since like 2000, 2005, 2010. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, this is the average sales price of new homes in the United States. In 2005, the average sales price was 297. Then it went down, of course, because of the crash. 272, 267, 292, 319. Fast forward, 2021, the average sales price was 464,000, and in 2022, the projection for 2022, which I don't know why they're not done, is 540,000. We in 2023 right now. Okay, 540,000, so that's basically double since 2010. Okay, all right, let's keep it moving. What is this? This is a website I like to use that shows you the cost of all of your shopping, right? The basic stuff that's in your shopping basket. And right here, they're telling you that the shopping basket plus a gallon of gas in 2008 was $54.11. That same shopping basket now plus a gallon of gas is $98.05. And it hasn't went down. All them commercials that they play, we're saving you money. Like, has there ever been a commercial where it was like, we're charging you more. Come on down now and experience our 50% price increase on bacon. We know you love it. We're going to charge you more. You want water? Ha, you're going to have to pay more. Come on down. Like, every time you see a commercial, it's like, we're saving you. We're saving you. They ain't been saving you nothing. They're not saving you nothing. Let's look at it. Come on. Price of Sara Lee bread. In 2008, it was $1.68. Today is $2.50. Price of a pound of russet potatoes. 2008, it was 32 cents. I don't even believe that. Today is 73 cents. I don't believe that either. It's been higher in other years. Trust me. They're going to find a way to come up on that. Milk. No. No. I will I will ask my wife about this. How you going to go down from 2021? I've been to the store. Gallon of milk in 2008, 265. They're trying to say a gallon of milk now, 2023, 258. Did the cows just automatically start producing more milk? No, in 2021 it was 477. So what happened? We either not drinking milk no more, or they did something, or this ain't accurate. We gonna keep it moving. I know about this here too. This is my favorite commodity right here, bacon. It's my favorite. 2008 pound of bacon was $2.96. 2023 allegedly is $5. What they not telling you also is the quality. You can say a pound, but if they add more fat and give you less bacon, you know what I'm saying? We're just going off a pound because, you know what I'm saying, they can do whatever they want. Still higher. I know for a fact eggs are high. So I don't know exactly where they're getting this data from, but 2008, $1.29. Today, $1.92. I don't think that's true at all. I think this is closer to like $3 or $4. Here we go. 24 pack of Coca-Cola. 2008, $5.48. Today, $12.78. You can thank your boy Warren Buffett for that. You can thank him because you know he gonna find a way to raise them price. They raised, my goodness, from 2021 to 1278. Y'all just decided to go up. Okay. Water. 2008, $1.98. 2023, $3.64. Coffee, wow. $5.49 in 2008 for this Folgers Classic Roast. Today, my goodness, $12.96. Okay, y'all get the point. I don't believe this either. Cause the tissue that I use is expensive. The tissue that it ain't no $4.57, $3.49 in 2008, $4.57. That must be single ply, bro. Okay, everything with the exception of canned soup, which you shouldn't be eating, that's been going down. I don't know about that. Why is that going down? Probably because they putting less chicken. I remember eating chicken noodle soup back in the day. Campbell's was good. And you open it up and be nice little chicken chunks in there. You probably open that thing up, it might be 4 chicken chunks in the whole thing. So that's why that's going down. Right? So the price of all your food and stuff is going up. Okay? This is how much you're losing for those of you who don't understand. If you're saving in the dollar's not paying you much interest. In fact, it's losing money. You're not getting paid that much more at your job, right? This is how much you're losing, right? You've essentially lost 100% of your money almost in your groceries since 2008. From 54.11 to 98 is almost 100%. It's like 90%. Right? Tell me that your job is paying you almost 90% more since 2008. Even if that's the case, you're breaking even. Even if you're one of the few people where your same job, I'm not talking about you got a new job, your same job is paying you 100% more money, 90% more money. If you're one of the few people that's doing that, you haven't gained anything, right? You're just breaking even. We can say that about the house too, right? 270 back in 2010, 540,000 now. If you are making 100% more money than you were 10, 13 years ago, you are breaking even. That's how much you've needed. Let me say it differently. You've needed to make 100% more money just to keep up. Comment below if you're not making 100% more money in the last 10, 15 years. We're not done. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. The British pound has lost 99.64% of its value since 1751. Okay, BG, we ain't worry about 1751. Go ahead and put in something real. Okay, let's put in. All right, now let's see. The value of 100 pounds. Let's see. Okay, so it has lost, again, over 100%. You can see a hundred to $100, 100 pounds in 1995. You have to spend 237 pounds for the same value of what you could buy in 1995. That's what this is about. What could I buy in the 90s? Here you go. Just look at the buying power. I like this one better. It's easier for people to understand. The buying power in 1995 was 100 pounds. The same buying power now with that same 100 pounds is 40 pounds. Okay? So 60% less buying power. This is accounting for everything, for rent, for food, for transportation, for everything. Okay? Let's talk about hotel prices. This is just in the last year. Hotel prices are up 54% right now. So just hotel prices in the last year, just hotel prices up 54%. Crazy. Okay. Of course we got to talk about gas and oil. Here's what I wanted to point out. Okay, y'all know that gas is gonna. Y'all don't need no chart for that. Y'all know gas is gonna. But what I wanted to show you, I've often said this. I said it costs less to refine oil now than it did years ago. And I say that and people don't believe me. Okay. This isn't the cost to refine. This is the cost to acquire. There's a difference. Okay. I couldn't find the cost to refine because see, they're not putting that information out. It's cheaper than ever. But you can see that the cost of acquisition of oil has gone down since 2010. $112 a barrel in 2010, 2011, right? And today it's $78 a barrel. So that's down. Here's the thing. Is gas higher or lower today than it was in 2011? You tell me. Is gas higher or lower? Gas is higher. So if the acquisition of the oil, the cost of the oil is down, why is the gas price higher? And you'll put that answer into Google, and they're going to spit out all kind of stuff. They're going to say, oh, well, it's because we have the factor, cost of the employees, and there's many other environmental impact. We have to invest in green energy. Like, they're going to make up all this stuff, right? But the reality is they greedy and they just want to charge more. That's it. there's nothing else to talk about. They're greedy and they want to charge more. Okay? And I'm gonna prove it to you right here. This one particular statement, right? Look at what my man said. You can sell fuels for $550 a ton or convert them further to petrochemicals and get around $1,400 a ton. In other words, he's saying don't even sell it as gas. Take that oil and come up with other stuff. Come up with solvents, come up with other things. You can sell it for even more because that's what these companies want to do. They just want to charge you more and more and more. It doesn't matter that you're not making more money. That doesn't matter. They just want to charge you more because they're greedy. Right? I've shown you guys preview. I should have pulled it up. I didn't pull it up. That's my fault. The executives' pay has gone up tremendously. The executives' pay has gone up like 20, 30, 40, 50x. How are we okay? This is supposed to be a so-called civilization, a civilized society. Why is the majority okay with the minority making 40, 50x times their money in the same time where people aren't making any more, or maybe just a little bit more, but the price of everything has gone up 100, 200%. Okay? And this guy thinks he has the answer, right? Just like there was an economic crisis in the United States, there was a huge economic crisis in Greece, and this guy was at the front of it, trying to warn the people and so on and so forth. And here's what he had to say. He said, "Capitalism is dead. We now have something worse, and he calls it capitalistic extremism. It's not even just like good business anymore. It's just we want to charge you as much as possible for any reason. We don't give a damn where you get it from. How, like, the prices of these houses and everything. As much as I say people can't afford them and they can't, obviously, they have to come down a bit. They have to. But what's going to happen at some point? They're going to find a way to make these house prices stay up. And what's going to happen is, in order for people in the United States to afford it, multiple people are going to have to live in a house. It's already happening in the UK. It's common for 2 or 3 families to either rent out a house or live in the same house in the UK. That's common. That's not common in the United States. But if they want to make these prices go up, they will. And that means you're going to have, like, or even in China, right? A couple doesn't buy a house in China. When you buy a property, first of all, you don't buy a house, you buy an apartment. But when you buy a property in China, it's the couple that's buying the house, and the couple might be in their 50s, and then it's their kids in their 20s. We need their income. And then also sometimes it's the grandparents. And they all on the lease together. They all on the mortgage together. Because the average property in China, I'll be lying, I used to know the number, but it's something like over 100 times income. Like, it's something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though the house prices are high in the United States, they're super high. It used to be, see, back here, right? People were making like, 5,000 or 10,000 a year, and they could just buy a house cash. Can't do that anymore. But even here, the average income, they say in the United States, like, 70,000, right? So the house is like 7 or 8 times your income. That's high. But in China, it's almost like 100 times. So compared to a lot of parts of the rest of the world, this is still lower. That's why they're going to make it keep going up. Okay. Here's something else that I know most of y'all can relate to, and that's the price of iPhones. And I just want to say, I don't even think this is accurate, but the price of the iPhone 14 is 72% higher on average around the world than the first iPhone models. 72% higher, and they taking all the stuff out of the phone. They're taking all of the stuff out of the phone, right? And here it's like either prices have kind of stagnated, right? And the red is like prices is out of control. Okay, right? I don't know what the gray is. The gray is probably they not even buying iPhones because they don't make the money to be able to buy them. But yeah, we're headed for $2,000 iPhone. It's not even a question. And they're gonna keep taking out features. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna take away the screen in a minute. I've talked about that before. Y'all think I'm crazy. They're gonna take away the screen. And you're going to walk around with a box in your pocket, like a piece of glass in your pocket. And you're going to need eyeglasses, the iPhone eyeglass. You're going to need that to see your screen. Right? You're going to be able to hook your eyeglass via Wi-Fi or via some new connection they'll come up with, 6G, 7.9G, something like that. You're gonna hook the eyeglass up to your brain, which is gonna be the phone thing, right? And I'm gonna tell you why people are gonna get this. They're gonna get it because if they invent the technology where you're able to leave your brain at home, you're gonna leave the iPhone brain, the motherboard at the crib, and you're just gonna be walking around with the eyeglass, and you're gonna be able to make calls and all of that with the eyeglass. Okay, I have not been at Apple. I don't know what to do. I'm telling you, it's coming. This is just me talking. I probably should be quiet before they steal my idea, right? But is somebody gonna do it? And I'm telling you, them glasses gonna be like the brain and glasses combination is gonna be like 2,500, $3,000, right? And all the kids gonna want them because see, right now, like the biggest thing that drives people wanting to get iPhones is the camera. They ain't making calls and stuff. It's the camera, right? And so we live in a generation now where anything is happening, people automatically whip out their cameras. Now watch this. What if you don't have to take your camera out? What if you just get to say camera on? Soon as somebody start acting a fool, soon as a Karen get in your face, camera on. What you say, Karen? Right? That's what's going to happen. It's going to be the convenience, right? You're going to have Google Maps on your face. You're going to be able to talk into the glasses and say, show me the nearest restaurant with a rating above 4.5 within walking distance. And in your face is going to be restaurants that light up while you on the street. Not only that, one of the craziest things I've seen recently, they got a device now that will translate different languages on the fly. I forget the name of it, but you can literally be talking to somebody on the street. This dude was in the middle of Thailand, right? He don't speak Thai, and they was talking Thai, and this device was taking like 5 seconds literally to convert everything they said, even slang, into like slang regular English. Trust that that's going to be a part of the iPhone 19 or whatever, and it's going to be in the eyeglass. So somebody going to come up to you and they going to start, right? And it's either the text going to show up on your glasses or you going to have the Beats by Hey or Beats by whoever is popular. Maybe Dre will still be around, right? And it's going to convert the sound in your ears. You ain't going to have no headphone jack. You're going to need the iPhone Cloud 7.9 headphones. Them going to be about 300, 400. So you're going to be walking around with glasses. You're going to have the earphone. Your brain going to be at home. You're going to be able to call all your side chicks with voice. Whatever your side chick's names is, call Carol. Call Big Booty Julie. Call, right? Whatever you named it, and it's going to call them. And you just going to be walking around with your glasses, minding your business. I'm telling you it's coming, bro. But it ain't going to be $7.99, all these features that I'm giving you. It ain't going to be $7.99. It's going to be thousands. And do you think you're going to be able to go to your job and say, yo, I need the new iPhone 19, the eyeglass. You know what I'm saying? Give me some, I need a raise so I can buy the eyeglass. No, you're going to start mortgaging your iPhone. They already doing that. People taking loans out on their iPhones. They making payments on their iPhones. Y'all crazy? So in the future, an iPhone going to be like a car. It's going to be like the cost of a car. And all of your services is going to be encompassed within the eyeglass. Shopping, Uber, all of that. I'm telling you. Anyway, moving on. Spent too much time on that. All right. So here, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't even believe this right here. This is what I need y'all to do. Comment below. Tell me that your income has changed this month. But even still, so let's go back to 2000. Average income in America was 43,000 allegedly. No, we was dealing with 2008, 49,000. Okay, 50,000 in 2010. Allegedly is 75,000 now. Now I don't believe that, but I don't have no job, so I don't know. But I know a lot of people, and I've done people's taxes. People's like I've done people taxes for 15 years, and their income stayed the same for 15 years. I'm not joking. So y'all comment below and let me know. But even if this is the case, let's say this is the case that incomes are up 50%. You have not been able in that same time frame, even if your income is up 50%, the cost of a house is up 100%. The cost of groceries is up close to 100%. Y'all see what I'm saying? Hotel prices up 54% just in the last year. Gas is up, oil is up, iPhones are up. Everything is up, even if your income has increased 50%, which I don't believe for most people that's done. That's happened. In fact, take a look at right here. This is the average income of places around the world. The green have the good incomes, the red have the really bad incomes, right? So let's break it down. First of all, Monaco, ain't nobody making this in Monaco because don't nobody in Monaco work. This is just based on how much they got in their bank and GDP because a lot of companies set up financial, scams, and so just keeping it real over there. Same with Bermuda. You know good damn well Bermuda ain't making no 125,000. But when Sam Bankman-Fried goes over there and sets up all his stuff and all of that, they count his, scams as income per the average person, which don't make no sense. Norway is legit. So Norway 95,000, 91,000. Switzerland, they make money. Ireland, this is fake too because Apple and Google and all them jokers, they got their headquarters in Ireland because Ireland has some of the cheapest corporate taxes. So they just set up their headphones there and they count Apple's income, per, and so that ends up making all of the real estate and everything higher. But the people don't make that. Okay, there's the United States and so on. But I just want to have you guys keep going down here, right? You got China. See, remember I told you? Real estate is more expensive in China than the United States. But yet look at the income. That's why the China real estate industry is collapsing, and it's going to be worse than 2008. It's going to be worse than 2008. And so that's why the money printing is coming, because if China collapses, almost every stock in the United States depends on China, including Apple. And if they collapse, it's going to be a problem. Okay. But there's evidence right there. The average yearly income is 12,800. Turkey's at 10,500. Argentina's at 11,600. Mexico is 10,400. Thailand, I just talked about, 7,200. South Africa, 6,700. Right. So, Nigeria, 2,100. India, 2,300. Philippines, 4,000. So now, what I want you to do, this is right now. Okay. What I want you to do is think about what I just talked about with the cost of iPhone. Apple is not going to adjust their prices based on, where you live. So if you in the Philippines and you make 4,000 a year, Apple ain't going to be like, because you in the Philippines, you only get to pay $40 for an iPhone or $100. They still going to charge. They still charging what they charging today. So think about how much the technology that I just talked about, what this is doing. You're excluding most of the world from most of the new tech that's going to come out because only these green countries are going to be able to afford it. Think about that kind of impact that's going to have. You're going to exclude all these people from whatever new technology and different things that's come up, whether it be computers, No, this is what's causing the divide in education. This is what's causing it. Or let me say this differently. I need to say this. The perceived divide in education. It's just perceived, because I can tell you without a doubt, Americans compared to the rest of the world are some of the dumbest people on the planet. I can say that because I've been around, right? Americans, just keeping it real, y'all, we think we are the smartest people because that's what's been told. The reality is, even though these people in Africa and India and other places, they make less money and they schools don't got no floors, that they got dirt floors, and they kids got to walk 2 and 3 miles to school and all that. Africans, Indians, like to a man, they're smarter than Americans. Ain't no doubt. No doubt. That's why when Africans and Indians go to Canada and other places, that's why they're at the top of the grades, and they're the valedictorians and all that, because they're just naturally smart. I'm just keeping it real. This is despite them not making a lot of money, but that's not going to stop Apple and whoever else from charging what they want to charge. So you're going to exclude these people from all that. Okay. So now, again, I just did this whole thing showing you how the world is. And there's a whole lot of stuff I didn't talk about. The cost of health care, the cost of child care, all things that you got to have. Right? So now, watch this. What is the solution for this? What is this? Hey, I live in one of these countries, BSG. I'm very smart. I'm intelligent. I want to get out of this. I want to get out of this rat race. How do I do it? I don't make 76,000. Right? How do I do it? Watch this. Now, we've been talking about stuff from what? 2008, 2010. Y'all didn't know. It was a reason why I was talking about that. It was a reason why. Let's go back now. You working at wherever, you making wherever. Let's go back to, can we go back to 2000? Lord have mercy. 2010, whatever the earliest time is, Bitcoin. Here's 2011 right here. $11, $5, $3. Come on now. $5, $5, $5. You see what I'm saying? You could have bought, if you live in one of them countries that don't make a lot of money, right? You could have bought 3 or 4 Bitcoin for $20. And you would have this number times 4 right now. Still going to school with dirt roads. Still struggling at your job. Still, right, living your life. That is the magic of cryptocurrency. I don't understand. I don't understand for the life of me why everybody just don't get it. Because anything else that can give you these type of returns, it requires work. It requires establishing a business. It requires getting out of your element. It requires, selling something. It requires setting up a website. It requires sourcing products, sourcing, it requires work. Right? But who or what is working for you? You could have bought umpteen Bitcoin back here. I bought Bitcoin late. I bought it late at $1,000. See, this message is for the people today that look at this and say, "Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it." Yeah, you missed $5. Yeah, you missed $1,000, right? But you haven't missed Bitcoin. because this is going to continue to grow. Right now, we have the biggest fund managers in the world. The reason why this went up over the last week, allegedly it was fake news. I don't believe it was fake news, but it was fake news that Bitcoin was able to, get or BlackRock or whoever was able to get their spot ETF approved, and it came out. You see this up here? It went up to 29,000 something on this spike on the news, right? And then they said, "Oh, it's fake news," and it went down. Well, look, we trickling up. Here's why I don't believe it's fake. It's because it went up before the news came out. We were here, and then it popped right here. The news wasn't even out yet. I believe the news is real, and it was just a leak to warn people. First of all, billions of dollars of shorts were lost right here. People lost billions of dollars shorting Bitcoin. Listen, there are idiots. There's like foolishness, and then there's shorting Bitcoin right now. You are a plumb fool. I'm just gonna keep it real. I know the Bible say. I'm sorry. Look, Bible say don't call people fool. Okay, I don't have another word for you. You are not smart. Here we go. You are unwise. There we go. If you are short Bitcoin right now, and you're going to lose if you haven't already. You're going to lose every dollar that you have invested, just like I did. See, I'm talking from experience. That's like I did when I was short Netflix, when Netflix was like 20 cents, 60 cents. I was short. BSG, why you get up on here and give people this free information? Because I don't want you to be like I was. If I had a BSG in my life back in 2010, 11, I'd be a billionaire right now. Billionaire. No hesitation. No doubt about it. Because I had a chance to invest in Apple, Facebook, Netflix, Google, Amazon, all that at the very beginning. Because I was in that space. But I was trading. Hear me. Listen. I was trading Netflix, trading. I was short Amazon. I was short Tesla. I was short Tesla at $40 because I thought I knew. Right? Oh, Tesla don't make no money. And they didn't. They still don't. They just now making some money like in the past year. Right? But I didn't see, that it would become like a cult thing, or, they at least improve their production and all of that, right? And even if I didn't like Tesla, I could have invested in like other things, cobalt, which is the thing that's necessary for a lot of this technology, lithium, which is 10x. Lithium is in every battery. Right? So if electric cars are going to ever be a thing, you're going to need lithium. Right? So there's, even if you don't like stuff, right? You just, you find a way to invest in things. So I would have absolutely been a billionaire. So I am telling you now, let me be that person for you. If you are short right now, turn this video off right now, get out of your short position and go long. Okay. But again, this is for the people that say, oh man, like, woe is me. And that. All you had to do was buy Bitcoin and do nothing. And I'm telling you now, all you have to do, you watching this, just buy Bitcoin first. Buy Bitcoin and do nothing. Let the governments around the world continue to print money and all of that. And over time, like your check, put it in Bitcoin as much as you can. Pay your rent, pay your food and all that. Put it in Bitcoin, right? And then you take some of that and you put it in like some of the stuff that we take chances on, right? Like you can go back and look at videos. I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but we got some stuff we could be invested in the next Bitcoin right now. We don't know, but I can't say that. It's way, way, way too early. But I'm not going to steer you wrong. But if you don't need, I'm going to save you whatever amount that it's going to take you right now. You don't need a financial advisor. You don't need Dave Ramsey. You don't need Edward Jones. You don't need Templeton. You don't need. I'm giving you this for free. Just buy Bitcoin and do nothing. Don't trade it or nothing. Okay? Dave Ramsey has been telling you since here that Bitcoin was a fraud. The earliest Dave Ramsey video that I remember him talking about Bitcoin was 2015. Bitcoin is $200 something. And he's telling you, don't get in that stuff, is a scam. This whole time. But he's telling you to buy Financial Peace University, which costs whatever. All you need to get out of debt is to pay me whatever Financial Peace University costs, because I don't know. Is it $1,000? I have no idea. Right? You could have put that 1,000 in Bitcoin, you'd be better off. So again, here's a video, not about crypto, just about how much you're losing being on the sideline, staying in the dollar, staying in fiat currency. I'm saying the dollar. Here's the crazy part. Every other currency, as much as the dollar has lost value, every other currency has lost to the dollar. Every single one. Let's not talk about the Mexican peso, the Argentina peso. Everything is losing to the dollar. The dollar is the standard. And here's Bitcoin beating the dollar to the white meat. Here's Bitcoin whooping the dollar's behind. So why do you want to be in the dollar? Just be in Bitcoin.